And we might end up having a Duke Rand first, and then I think we got what? Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and get switched over. Try it on my damn wizard, see if I get better luck. Fucking ridiculous. Let me get like one hunter seal. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just changing characters. Just see. What's on there? Alright, I'm gonna do the connect together things. Let's see. Yep, see any Karma up here. There's a Carnage. Yeah, there's a bunch of Carnage up here, so Karma probably won't be. I can't get too far away from each other, or the dick don't reach each other. Not sure. I'm gonna turn my people off now. Teleported my ass off the mountains out there. It took me a second to get back up there too. Pay attention to this boss, so I'm scared. Yeah, this is what the outside door and the inside door. put it respectively though. I'll show you my worker list. Fucking menu liking. Oh god. Why did you say I need a party and then be trying to invite everybody? Just get 100 sales. Can't be worse.
How good is your wizard? How good are you on your wizard?
Not really geared. Basic shit. 75, 88, 121. I don't even have a helmet on.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
There's magic shield. Yeah, just used to being on my berserker. Just staying around the middle of all that shit. Yeah, there he goes. Got hits on the bitch already. Yeah, I'm gonna back up. Mike. Got out of range down. He's got a fucking stone and
I got stones on.
is what it is.
The party thing in the bomb right
Now we've tinkered with it here and there. It seems like people get better against solo.
Every time we have dropped it, I guess it's always been a party, but I would really less.
I wonder how that goes for real. With Jupiter about the same way. Like he got nothing. Started doing it solo and got like 7 fucking Zarka boxes.
Who got the box?
One of those.
Why am I getting these stupid ass ribbon package shits from the ocean?
I sent you back Scarlet too. I'm gonna go over the Worker Empire shit with Corey on the YouTube. If you want
Wait, what?
to watch him too, I'm streaming on YouTube right now.
Oh.
So if you want some of the Worker Empire information.
I'm gonna leave the in-game parts, so
How you see that?
Just go to YouTube and you just search Stormblade 01.
Or 4 years ago, 1 year ago.
Yeah, that should be right now. Yeah, 4 years ago was a different game. What was that? Was that DC?
That's the only thing that says live. Is Stormblade 01 all like, is Stormblade all together, right?
Yeah.
And then 01 is separate.
Yeah, 01, still all together.
Oh, all together. Oh, there we go. Tony.
Yep. Yeah. Be alright.
My name is Shelby, so there you go.
I guess fact if you did all that stack and you went somewhere else, you get twice the XP.
Oh wow, you can hear me. I'm muting myself now.
So it's too late. Let's see. Hey. What do I get? Oh my god, I can't see rank. God damn. God. Anyway. Oh shit. Don't I already figure on this motherfucker?
Yeah, yeah.
Let me find a worker. I'll give you a general idea of some of the skills and shit they can get. Costume, crafting, speed, of course, furniture, refinery. There's one for all that shit. There's the thrifty, percent chance of returning material. Luck, of course. There's one specific. There it is. The repeat farm production crate. Additional processing +2 when making a crop crate. So he makes 3 crates at a time. That guy does the same thing with ore. And I've got one more. This guy does it with timber. What's this guy I've got? But fucking some. I got him 2 days ago. And oh wait, that's right. Yeah, 2 days ago, and he by himself has done that. At 1.3 thousand crates. I need to go get another one. There's a lot of damn energy to burn on that dude. The node you were missing, Corey, is this one, Lynch Ranch, which is the only node so far you can get fleece. Bear Rivermouth or whatever, Riverhead, which is where you get your tin. Here's that node you were missing. Lumberjack's rest area, which should be cedar. And then I just went and picked up the silk honey grass. And it's cedar again. Of course, rue a tree stub. You've got that. I think this is one too. For coal, which is good at making steel. I've got that one making coal and one of these. There it is. There's zinc and coal, and then I think this is zinc and iron. I haven't even got to tie in all my shit yet. We got this dude working out here. Not even sure what the cactus rhine's for. But here's that other node you're missing. Ancient palm forest. So right. He also does byproducts, the coconuts and shit. I'm not 100% sure what those are for yet. Pretty sure something to do with cooking. But Sapphire's been keeping an eye on those in the market. And they're starting to go over in price. This is where I keep random shit. I did more at Phobins than that, but essentially. That was not too bad. We got a ton going for copper. I got copper, and then iron, and this is copper and iron. Put his ass on that. I thought I did that already. But yeah, I got Velia connected to Hydale. The connection I redid to you to Tariff. And then Altanova. Currently working on whenever I gotta do my trade crates and shit, I'll have to drop a bunch of shit right now to connect in. But essentially you'll want to connect in back down to Kepler and all too, or go through Calpheon, which you've got most of the upper shit for Calpheon already. So
I got a question for you. How big is the payout for all of this?
For all the
Well, I've
Open
actually never looked into trading or doing routes or farming or whatever. I just
the trading's pretty good, especially if you produce your own stuff. With the Imperial trading, I've got some numbers I'll shoot you a little bit later.
All right, that works.
What you can make for it. When I add this area down here in, it'll connect through here. So it'll be a node drop down here and then go in. I forget what that area's name is, but that's the place you want to be to manufacture stuff. And then in Trent is going to be your best area for, I think, minerals. I got a wood workbench. Yeah, it's wood. I'm sorry. And Trent for wood. Arihaza or some shit like that is the name of this area. I can't remember. This is where you want to do your minerals, and then you've got other options. A lot of people do like Calpheon for different stuff too, because essentially what you're going to do is you got to connect in everything to Valencia. If you're doing trash crates and shit, you're going to want to take them to Arihaza, because you get a distance bonus and shit like that. So you make them as far away as possible, and then take them to Valencia. The reason they go to Valencia is because there's a buff that they're going to be adding in. You have to do a quest line, and then the Pilgrim Sanctum sharing is where you'll pick that buff up. It's like an hour-long buff. So you got to hurry up and get your ass back over here and do all your trading. Connecting in, Corey, you can either go up and around that way, or some people actually connect in through the islands. I still got to get out there and get the rest of that discovered. But some definite halves, potatoes and shit like that. Ash timber, fortune teller mushrooms, which I dropped the fortune teller mushrooms for a while. Picked them back up. Ash timber. It's gonna be flax and wheat, yeah. Which I've got wheat, barley. I've got wheat going here. I've got wheat and barley and Calpheon, and I've got all the potatoes and Velia. Not sure. Yeah, they said planning on Monday. There are a couple interesting things, and it's just because I had some workers in Portaferia. There's some dried fish, some dried mullet there, and dried scorpion fish, which is not the right one. I needed the fish yard one. And let's see, currently what I'm working on is pretty much tying everything back in together, because I've got Calpheon disconnected right now. I kind of want to get everything situated, that way I can transport shit back and forth, just throwing it in wherever. Still good on cedar. And still good on blackstone powder too. Been burning that shit up. Does anybody want to kind of a walkthrough on any of the crafting stuff?
I'm more or less using a audio guide right now rather than a visual one. I'm farming, helping the new guy out.
Okay.
XP up a little bit.
Alright. I've got, like Altanova, I'm doing tools right now. Yeah. Making advanced stoves. Scarlet, have you done any of this?
Sorry, I was muted. I walked away for a second.
Okay.
Done any of the what?
Into any of the crafting stuff.
No, I haven't messed with any of the crafting. I actually just started doing like the nodes and the workers and stuff, so
Okay.
I honestly have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to that.
Alright. Well, I'm,
Yeah,
that's
he
fine.
pretty much just helped me
As
get
far
kind of
as,
started, but
Altanova, I've got boats being made, I've got a clothes shop, I've got a tool shop. I got a bunch of different stuff in Altanova. Essentially, like when you go in, had to purchase your houses and all that. That's my tool shop. There's my boat shop, or shipyard, whatever. You'll go down to like manage crafting, and this is a list of all the stuff you need. Like, see, usable scantling, you need 25, 50 birch plywood, which is a fucking pain in the ass. Bronze ingots, pine sap, blackstone powder, and flax fabric. On this side, it's a list of workers that can do the work or whatever. And their energy, like 16 to 17, 17 to 17, 25. Like I'd put this 25 dude on like a 25. The 50, I
Right.
don't have anybody that's got that many, so it is what it is. Like that dude, I need 11, so I can just use whatever worker I want.
right.
Click on that, and then go down to my change value, and that's all 11 of them. You can do it that way, or change it back to 1. And see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put that worker on 1. +1. Put that worker on 1. Put that worker on. Don't give me that bullshit. They're trying to bug out on me. They're just trying to tell me I don't have any flax fabric. That's a 400 and something flax fabric in there. Anyway, it bugs out sometimes like that, but I mean, you get the point. You put a worker on
Yeah.
it, change however many times you want to do whatever. Let's see if I can get it back situated. Yeah, still saying 0 flags, fucking bitch. Okay. But anyway, like on the boat thing, it's got, like, I'm making a fishing boat right now. Or I can make a rowboat. This one's empty. I can't do anything with it right now because I've got a fishing boat being made.
Right.
But get out of there.
You can only
like-
do one thing at a time.
Yeah. Like the tool ones are a little different. Like I was telling Corey, I'm currently making these advanced cooking utensils. And the thing that sucks is like the workers you've got, you can't really see like their skills and shit when you're picking them. So
Right.
I've got to kind of keep in mind which one does I want to use, which I think he's working. It's all to no dude. Yeah. There's my costume, please. Yeah, I got Trace the Earth on me. I gotta take back. Earth Forest. Now I'm out of everything up there. Or no, I'm not. It's just
You basically got yourself a little worker empire.
yeah. But when you get like into it, what you want to do is like my Altanova guys. I think it's one of my human workers. Yeah. Like he's got costume knowledge, costume crafting, work speed +5. There's actually one I was thinking about moving my clothes one because I've got a worker in Hydel, maybe it is. It started getting some skills that I liked.
Right.
Hello?
Oh, sorry.
I never put his ass on timber crates too. Anyway, essentially he makes more than one at a time. And then
Right.
he makes costumes. So he'll be producing 2 or 3 at a time instead of just one.
Right.
It takes like an hour and something usually. So,
And how much did it go for?
are you talking about the costumes?
Mm-hmm.
Currently,
If that's okay to ask. I guess.
yeah, it shows all in the market. It's like Cook's clothes have rebounded pretty good. Yeah, they have 1.3 million piece. Have to look real closely because some of them require the Trace of Forest, which is a bit of a pain in the ass to get. Cook's clothes. Oh yeah, that's Trace of Earth. Powder of Earth is even more of a pain in the ass to get. It's essentially Blackstone powder, powder of Earth, and cotton fabric. Is what it takes to make.
I actually got a lot of powder of earth the other day. I don't even know if I still have it anymore.
Yeah, but on those, I mean, the price fluctuates a lot. I'll make some of each, and then just kind of sit on it and see. Because like what'll happen is like trainers' clothes were pretty high the other day, so everybody and their mama made trainers' clothes. Threw them all in the black market. Which
Right.
still isn't a huge loss in it, but 700 and something thousand a piece. If you had one, you
What
could
do you-
sell it right now for 725. This is a pre-order in. But like,
I mean, it's still not bad for, an hour of crafting and then you sell it. So, I mean,
like gatherers' clothes though, or I don't know why somebody's got them in. Somebody probably put some in and the price went up. But 995,000 a piece. So the Cook's one, there's none in there, so the price is jumping up. There's 7 pre-orders at almost 1.4 million. 2 pre-orders in at bottom of 1.3.
right.
Check out the crafting clothes. I don't know if there's a demand for these guys yet. Oh, there is. They ain't even fuck with these yet. Because the prices are just stupid.
Are you using a mouse?
No.
This This is all your controller?
Yeah.
Hey, hey, I think, can't they hear him?
Yeah, they're good. But yeah, this is what I'm making right now, the advanced cooking utensil. This is what I've got going on Altanova right now.
Oh, okay, the alchemy tool.
The cooking utensil.
Oh, yeah. So you click on alchemy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Which it takes a bunch of polished stone to do, so it's kind of a bitch, but let's see, what is the alchemy tool is not bad either. It's probably actually a little more expensive. Yeah, it is. These people are trying to craft a bunch of shit right now for this imperial trading, so they're burning them up.
Right.
Oh, Jupiter's market here. Goddamn, 110 listed. Some at the top and some at the bottom. A good thing I put a couple people on, and I don't think anybody's ever made them. There's this right here. Boundless fishing rods.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not super hard to make. No, it's not. I was there. Inferior. I moved it all to Novadell. Down past it.
Be right back.
So I take it you played a lot on the PC?
Nope. Never played PC. Or Xbox. Yeah. I watched a few videos and was like, oh yeah, this is gonna work. And then I spent a month doing a ton of research on this fucking game. And
Oh yeah, I remember that.
it did not
I played a
prepare
little
me.
bit on PC, but I didn't get like as deep as I'm going right now on Guess What.
Yeah.
And yeah, the research I had to do just to understand how to play the game was pretty intense.
Yeah. Then most of the information on the damn internet's fucking retarded anyway.
Yeah. Well, they were fine back then because this was like PC release and everything was accurate at that point.
Right.
And now everything's changed and the PS4 is quite different in its own way. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that and I also found a bunch of misinformation, especially when it comes to any of this crafting shit or whatever, or ways to make money and shit. Is people put people off.
And of course, people don't want to tell you how to make money, right?
Right. Yeah, like they have folks making bottles and shit. It's like, what? Like, oh yeah, you get rich making bottles. And then when everybody just buys them from the vendor. So, that and on, well, let me look. See if anybody has actually bought bottles. Yeah, 4,700 people that bought a Shining bottle. 27,000 bought those. Okay, so I guess a few people actually do buy some bottles, but
I would consider 1,000 bottles a very big success.
no.
Yeah.
No.
200%.
It's where I think well, the Shining Luckies were 27 of those sold. Should be a bunch of these. 74. Which ones are they buying?
Alright, sorry, I had to get dinner out the oven. What? Bro, I don't have any kids. I made a late dinner. Okay, so it's a
Alright.
lunch
Well,
or dinner
I'll
breakfast.
get back into this store now. That you're back.
How do do you do that?
probably. Well, don't do that, because then I'm in the damn stream talking to myself and look fucking retarded.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, it's like, what is this guy doing?
Alright.
What was
I'll
I
keep
getting ready
it
to
here
show
with
you?
Tracy.
Oh yeah, the fishing rods.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the Balanos fishing rods. It's ash timber, steel, pure copper crystals, monk's branch, and black stone powder, which my materials are actually popping back up now.
Now, what do you do with powder of time?
Yeah.
Craft what?
Not sure. Nothing I craft. Let me go back into my boat
Okay.
now. It's now the moment.
Yeah, I have powder of time in my R3.
Okay. And sapphire. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. That's a heads up, Sapphire. It's a heads up. I
Yeah.
do have a stream going currently.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Uh, but
Wait a minute. Who was it against? I'm missing that. Oh.
you said I was showing them some of the stuff I've got going on.
The good old little, yeah, his little
And then
freaking miniature empire over here. What? Wow. Okay.
then
I'm still real quick. This is actually my storage, and I have too many fish in my inventory, so I have to move on.
Scarlet, do you know how to do any transport shit from town to town?
No.
How about shut the fuck up,
Exactly.
Corey, and let me fucking finish this stream. Jesus Christ. I'm going over it right now. I'll start over. You can go into your town, transport, select a destination, like which I'm sending these stoves back to Velia. Select a route, and then drop them in. As long as you've got money in the storage and shit, you'll send them.
Mhm.
And then it'll pop up. Basically, it goes from a trade ship, which you can actually watch. It's pretty cool.
So this isn't like that maid and stuff.
No, it takes like 2.5 hours for it to get there, but you see a little box, a little gift box right there. That means it's getting packed up and going, and then after it gets here, there will be a gift box over Velia that shows it's arrived. And essentially, all I have to do is
You
go
can see a
in.
notification that tells you when it's leaving town.
Right.
And you can actually see the transport on the world map.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because there's a boat that comes all the way through here. You can watch the boat coming as it's bringing your shit. You drop it off and then leave. But yeah, essentially what I've got going on is every town, bare minimum, has, because you get a free worker with every town. So every little area.
You get a free worker with every town?
Mm-hmm. So,
I didn't know that.
yeah, Trent, you get a free one. Portaferia, Calpheon, Olvia, way up here. Glitch
Oh, wow.
and Kepler.
I'm trying to keep up with the video. You're
Hyndale.
talking faster than the video is playing.
Yeah, but it should have a little delay to it. And,
Yeah.
and
It's a couple
Kusha.
seconds.
As you're saying it and I'm watching it, it's like a 3-second delay.
Okay, you got Tariff, Altanova, Sandgrain. I don't think you have any workers up here.
I just saw Trent. It's lagging really bad.
Yeah, Valencia, and then a big one that a lot of people are missing, is Arihaza. Which is a kind of a double decker. You get Valencia, and then there's one node, which is this one, for palm timber, and there's 2 of them, and it ties right back into Arihaza. So essentially, your free worker from both can both get palm timber. From Ariha Palm Forest or whatever. I've actually still got to go back to Valencia and get another worker, I think. Let's see. I've got how many workers I've got all together. Let me see.
It can make a Slayer, Ornamental Knot, Ultimate Slayer, and then Silver Embroidered Fisher's Clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
50,
yeah.
55 workers.
Oh, cool. I'm cool to learn. I didn't really know. I'd rather know that way. It's kind of something I could probably maybe get into. It's just watching this is just that's a whole lot of stuff.
It is.
And no, but I'm talking about like all the workers and just everything. Like that's just
Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass to keep up with it. That's more interesting.
yeah.
So, because then as your workers progress and shit, you send them for promotions, etc. If they fail or fucking
Yeah, I tried to
lose.
promote mine and failed.
Yeah, actually I've been passed yesterday, so it is true. No, it's not a myth. But then, yeah, as they level, you also got to keep track of what their skills are and shit, so you can potentially put them on something that they're better suited for. Than I've got most of mine just slave laboring to get them leveled, and then yeah. Other than that, there's a few I'm gonna eventually be getting rid of. They're already like level 30. What I'm gonna do to replace them with something else and see if I can get a better fucking worker altogether. There he is. Arihaza. Keep an eye on that dude. My professional worker's got +5 costume crafting, +5 jeweler, and 5% chance. We got a thrifty C. 5% returning 10% of the material. Need to keep an eye on that fucker. Short of that, after you get a bunch of workers, they eat through some beer. Let's see. Iron hairs, they don't go over any of the other stuff.
For me, that's kind of a good baseline for start. Any more information, I may feel overloaded.
Yep, a couple of go-getter nodes. This Bear Riverhead right here.
I'm waiting for my phone to catch up.
It's not very intuitive, but if you follow, like, I think there's a couple quests in Altanova and places like that where they'll force you to do trades and to use workers and stuff.
Yeah, I had to turn it on. I had them turned off
Oh, I see.
because they were kind of all over the place, and then there was, yeah, there
Well,
was
there was
so many
this
quests
one.
I was confused.
There was this one chain, I think that forced me to make a boat in Altanova, and even though I had it turned off, it still gave it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, is like the most ridiculous quest ever.
Yeah, it ends up
Because they
Pirate
make you build a
Island and all
raft,
that.
and you have to go around the freaking ocean with a raft starting from Altanova to like Pirate Island or whatever. Makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah, that's a fucking ridiculous. Do you still have the helmet from that quest?
Yeah.
Is there an Imperial Trader in
Yeah, the
Altanova?
plus trading fucking helmet that he gives you. Mm-hmm. But alright, you seen Bear Riverhead, right? Scarlet. You may not have this node. Like I had to go and get it.
I haven't been able to get that far out.
Yep, that
The
is
farthest.
one of the few places you can get tin from,
Okay.
which is an amazing mineral to get. A couple
I've
of other
made it to.
cool spots is like this Rua tree stub here. What you have to do is get the node and then go talk to the manager or whatever, and they unlock excavation, which is where I have to get my traces of forest. There's a few of those. That one and some. Yeah. Ancient stone chamber, maybe. Yeah.
I'm.
And there's one above Calpheon. Which one was it? I think it's Bernanito. Yep, Bernanito Farm. And that's where you get your traces from that everybody. Let me see what it's going for right now.
What was the node called again?
Which one?
The one we were just talking about.
The Rua tree stub.
There.
Oh.
Oh, it's in here. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been able to connect it. I have it unlocked. I just.
Okay.
I have everything, but I haven't been able to finish connecting because
Yeah.
I haven't finished my contribution points. So basically, kind of out of contribution points.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it matters how many you have, you're gonna burn them up. So.
Yeah, I just don't know how, like, I don't know how to get, like, I mean, I know quests and stuff, but it's like I'm not getting any contribution EXP from it. Like, each time I do them, it's just, I don't know.
Oh,
It's like I don't get anything for it.
You're getting it.
You said which? Alchemy, cooking, and what?
Valencia 1.
Okay, yeah, I already I finished the Valencia, the first one. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
That's how I've done it. What? 1, 2, 3,
I did it on the lawn.
6.
Yeah, my contribution points are extremely low. Like, it's under 200, which is really sad.
Yeah, I've done Valencia 6 times.
Yeah.
Right? All kind of WP and HP pots. Scarlet, you do know you can search in the supermarket, right?
Search, yes.
Okay. Still people that don't. So, just making sure.
Yeah. What?
Oh, just sold my last acacia leaves. Yeah, it's trash now.
Who?
Yeah, if they kick any of this, everybody's coming.
Yeah. Because let's not forget that it was. Hey, wait, let's not forget that Illis is live right now. Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright. I don't know. I know mine is, that way Illis doesn't look crazy.
Right.
Yeah. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. I don't really care. Jupiter, are you still in the vanadium? You buying the melted shards and the ore? No, you're not. Yeah. Okay, so I'm assuming this 1,341 wish listed at 48.90 on the melteds, or you? Yeah. I don't want to look at your storages. Okay. Somebody else stacked some on top of yours. And the price moved. Yeah. Yeah, it did. I don't know what he's doing. He's just controlling the market. Which you're working. If you're moving it up, you're working it out pretty good. The shard market up. Okay. Let me finish what I'm doing and I'll shut this down and we'll go back into that. Okay. Put this out there. I'm showing all these other noobs how to make money.
Always good to know.
I guess there's
I've been so busy grinding, I haven't had a chance to try and get that done.
is there anything else y'all want me to show you or no? We're good there.
I think we're good.